Hello, my name is Kenny and I'm gonna present the garage management system. And the purpose of the project is to help owners and administrators of small garage to improve its services, and between its possibilities it's allow existing and new customers to book a service or repair at any time and from anywhere with internet access. It keeps a history of every service executed in each vehicle available for customers and administrators. It allows administrators to allocate mechanics and print a daily or weekly roster. It allows administrators to allocate costs for parts and services and print an invoice. For the technologies I used is .NET Core and C Sharp because I have previous experience on it, and I will use it as a portfolio to get a good job after I finish college. I used Entity Framework to connect my code to the database, and the code is organized using the MVC design that's based on responsibilities. And the front end I use Razorpage with Tag Helper and HTML because I can create cleaner pages with it. And for styling I use Bootstrap because it allows me to create a responsible web page with minimum effort. To save the data I used SQL Server because it's the standard for the .NET Core, but I could use MySQL or SQLite as well. And I plan on using Docker to deliver the project, but I did not manage to finish it. Now I'm gonna go to the demonstration of the system. I'm gonna start over here in the main page that describes this system for the user, and I have an option to register and to log in. I'm gonna register a new user, will be Carlos. At a.b. Gonna put a password and the password did not match, so I need to type again. It shows me the message so I can fix it. Now the user is registered and it's logged, so I can come here on Carlos and I can add a phone number. So if the garage needs to contact him, it will have his phone number and it's saved. The first thing to do is to go on vehicles. As he has no vehicle, we're gonna create a new one for him. Gonna put the license, gonna put the type of the vehicle, will be a hatchback, will be a petrol vehicle, the make will be Audi, but I could choose any other, and the model, A1, and create. Now that he has a vehicle, we have the option to edit, to see the details, and to delete the vehicle. But I go to booking and create a new booking for Carlos. The vehicle that he has is only this one, so I'm gonna choose the booking type, major service. Here I have the dates. I'm gonna put him on 17 at 11 a.m. And here I can create a comment for him. Let me see. And create. He has a booking. I have the same options: delete, edit, and details, and the status booked. If I come back here on the administrator login, go to management, and I'm gonna see Carlos over here with his vehicle booked, and to check the cooling system. I have only the option to edit. Gonna select mechanic, If I need, I can change the type, the date, and the comment of the booking, and I'm gonna save. Here on the top I have a filter. I'm gonna filter by date, gonna filter only on 17th, and I'm gonna put from 3 a.m. and gonna choose here from 17th to 21st. And if I click on search, it's gonna filter only the vehicles that's booked for this between this date. I have 9, 10, and 11 a.m. on 17. And if you see here, cars is booked. If I come here on print schedule, I have an option to print this very same page with only the necessary data. For example, Carlos doesn't have mechanic, and I can cancel it, and I can close it. I can come back. And here I can click on start servicing. It's a new option because I put a mechanic on it. So now that's in service. If I come back to his access and update, he won't be able to edit or delete anymore. That's correct. And here I can mark the vehicle as unrepairable or scraped, or I can finish the service if I have completed it. So I'm gonna finish the service so I can create an invoice for him. I'm gonna put a comment, finished, and create an invoice for him. Here I have all his details, name, phone, vehicle, comment, and the first option is to add a service. I have brakes, electrical repair, and here on main I have major repair. Here I need to put a quantity. If I don't put it, it's gonna complain. So one major repair and add. So here the service, the price, and the quantity. Gonna add a new service as well. Let's see, brake adjustment. 2, add. And here I have the parts. For the parts I also have the group. So going to look for cooling, radiator, one radiator, and I'm gonna add to it. So here I have services, parts, and I have the option to remove it. So if I want to remove the brake adjustment, I just click here and it's gone. If I come back to the list, I will have here Carlos, it's finished. I have option to edit, that's only the comment. I have option to see the details, to remove it, and to print. If I click on print, it's gonna show me the invoice. I have all the details, the ID, the services, the price for the total service, and the price for parts, and the total due to Carlos. If I come back, go to management, and I can see here that's finished and completed, and I can mark it as collected. And that's everything for the booking. But I also have here a register for services. I can change price, change name, add new, remove, and I also have one for parts as well. And that's everything for the system. And I'm gonna show you the code right now. The first thing I'm gonna show you is the booking provider. It has some constants as a config, and this is used to show the day of the week it's gonna make available the next week, the day it's closed, the time it opens, the for how long it stay open. And here I also have the existing bookings, so I'm not gonna present for the user dates that are already booked, and in the end it returns a list of dates available. As I said before, I have a view that uses some tag helpers that makes it easier and create a view with clean code. Here I have the controller for the management, and I have an option to edit. If you remember, I have many users, but it only shows me the mechanics. It's done over here when I make a filter on the users and I make a join with the rows, so I can filter users that has the row mechanics and show only these users. And if you see here, I have views, I have view models, and I have some services models, and up here I have controllers. That's how I organize my code. So every responsibility is on its defined folder. And that's it. Thank you everybody for watching.